So great to have you back. For more on our top stories and others, please visit our website. It's channelstv.com and youtube.com/channelsweb. You can watch us on the go on your mobile device. Log on to m.channelstv.com or download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS and Windows phones from their respective stores. Having the Channels TV and Channels 24 app will give you access to news and updates. You also have the Eyewitness feature, so you too can be a part of the news. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu and follow the instructions to share those pictures, videos or news of happenings around you. Internally displaced persons from Kaga local government area of Borno State have now occupied houses built for them by the state government. Governor Shettima, alongside elder statesman Ahmed Tinubu, handed over the apartments to the beneficiaries. According to the state government, 600 buildings have been constructed in Kaga alone for the use of returning IDPs.
Most of those displaced by the insurgents in villages around Kaga local government area of Borno State, northeast Nigeria, have returned home to start a new chapter of their lives. In the wake of the crisis, many locals fled to Maiduguri, the state capital, and neighboring states for safety. As part of the peace building and reconstruction efforts of the state government, each returning family gets a new house. With new healthcare facilities, schools for the children and government infrastructure rebuilt, the status of the locals has changed from IDPs to normal citizens.
Congratulations on the effort. Thank you.
The projects were commissioned by a former Lagos State Governor and leader of the All Progressives Congress, Bola Tinubu, who commends the resilience of the state government, challenging the federal government to get more involved in the Northeast project.
We cannot rest on our oars. You need the international community, you need the federal government to more rapidly respond to the need of the state, like a seriously Buhari Marshall Plan.
APC lawmaker Senator Aline Dume has been at the vanguard of soliciting more support for the Northeast by the federal government. He calls for better collaboration going forward.
The reconstruction, resettlement of the Northeast should be demand-driven. What I'm saying demand-driven is that there should be synergy between the organizations and the federal government and the state particularly.
Locals have also been empowered with drip irrigation kits, improved seedlings, portable net cages for poultry farming and specialized breeds of goats for animal husbandry. Borno State Governor Kashim Shettima says the plan is to make the locals self-reliant. He says the security situation in the area is stable, especially with the return of civil authorities. There's no threat to any life or property.
There's an element of risk in all parts of the world. You must have gone around Maiduguri. Maiduguri is safer than Kaduna, I dare to say. Maiduguri is much more safer than Lagos or even Abuja.
Bama, Goza and Dikwa local government councils are already undergoing reconstruction for the return of locals.
From the north, we head back to the south. In Lagos State, Governor Akinwumi Ambode says that the proposed construction of the 4th mainland bridge, which was scheduled to begin in 2016, will now take off in July this year. The governor accused the Ministry of Works of stalling his efforts to construct a 10-lane road to the Lagos International Airport. He revealed this to journalists after inspecting several projects across the state.
Accompanied by some members of the Lagos State Executive Council, Governor Akinwumi Ambode inspects the ongoing multifaceted road project on Ojo-Dubega axis. It includes the construction of about 700-meter slip road through which traffic outward bound Lagos through Ibadan Expressway can connect communities in Ojodu. The governor also inspects the construction of a flyover bridge in Abulegba.
When do you think we can open this road and then get this flyover ready for commissioning?
The flyover will be ready for commissioning by end of April.
From Abulegba, Governor Ambode inspects the stretch of Aboru-Abesan Link Bridge. The last time he visited was November 2016. Now the work is at the finishing stage. After inspecting the three projects, Governor Ambode explains his observation at a press conference.
I want to make it very clear. For whatever it is that we have done in the Abulegba axis, most of the people that we have actually taken off their properties are actually having illegal occupation of government setback. And they also know. On the other part, that you had actually also spoken about the Fourth Mainland Bridge. I can tell you that we are also almost in a financial close with our new bidders, and in due course, like I did promise, we will do the groundbreaking within the next 4 months.
The governor also reacts to questions from journalists over the proposed reconstruction of the Oshodi Airport Road.
We are having challenges with the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing and Power. This is a road that we believe is an internal road and it's not an interstate road. And you know, the Federal Ministry of Works believe that they should do the road, but they have not been able to do it all these years past. It's only logical that they should even give us part of what they are owing us so that we can complete this construction of the airport road within a time frame of 6 months.
The state government says it is optimistic that these projects will make the surrounding communities economically viable.
In Imo State, a group of youths in Oguta local government area are asking the government to prevail on oil and gas companies operating in their communities to consider residents in the scheme of things. The youths carrying placards with various inscriptions blocked the entrance of one of the companies in Oguta community, asking for jobs and relevant infrastructure.
The bone of contention is this road linking the premises of Sterling Global Oil and Gas Company to Rivers and Anambra State. This group says the project is not appreciated by the locals because the community has its own infrastructure deficit that could have been attended to.
What we are seeing now is that they are creating tying roads down to Anambra State and River State. But this is our land where they base, where they stay. They are supposed to tie, if they want to tie any road, they are supposed to tie road from here to Uguta direct, not going to Anambra State or River State. We don't know the reason why we should, the company should not even deal with Uguta people, why the land belongs to us. So we are calling the government agency and everybody to come back to our rescue. We don't want to take those into our hand. When we are telling you to come in, we are waiting there for you to come and make peace. We want to dialogue with this company. Whether they refuse to, we might force to force.
A lawmaker representing Oguta local government area, Henry Ezediaro, arrives to calm the angry youth. Confirming their worries, he tells the group that the Imo State House of Assembly is presently considering the petitions on the matter.
People of the community are saying that they're not aware of such arrangement, and the Imo State government is not aware of such arrangement. And any such arrangement which have been brought to the floor of the House, and we've invited you and you refuse to come. You're only calling for anarchy.
A representative of the company appeals to the youth with a pledge to find an amicable resolution.
He has communicated the message now. Now it's just left for us here now to communicate the message down to the base office there.
Yes.
Now, it's for you now to just give us a time. Just give us a little time. You will receive a feedback from the head office.
As members of the community look forward to their cause being championed, lasting peace in the community will remain in the best interest of both parties.
The federal government says it has invested about 1.4 million naira in the development of 379 housing units in Niger State, north-central Nigeria. The projects, which are being carried out through the Federal Mortgage Bank, are different from the 133 housing units commissioned by the Minister of State for Housing, Mustapha Shehuri.
From Enugu to Imo State in the southeast region, the federal government team has continued to open housing projects for public servants across the states of the federation. Today, it stops over in the north-central Niger State. Here, 133 units built by a private developer are ready for occupation. These officials say the project will continue over the next 3 years. At the state level, the Deputy Governor, Ahmed Ketso, says efforts are ongoing to fast-track rapid housing development. The acting Managing Director of Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, FMBN, Mr. Richard Essing, appeals to the state government to resume the remittance of workers' contributions to the National Housing Fund. In the meantime, 92 units are under construction in Zuba, 102 housing units in Suleja, and 52 in Mina, all in a bid to contribute to the national target.
And still to come on the program, International Women's Day may have come and gone, but not for women in Edo State. They're still receiving the goodies. We'll tell you more about it in a moment. Join us again.